Hey folks, in today's video we're back with more Gold Stake Balatro. In this run, a Shop 1 rocket took my econ to the moon, while 4 fingers and several early levels on Saturn made scoring a breeze. Enjoy the video. I could just look for more clubs. Seems like the most reliable way, especially since we hit that jack. That's a good hand. Yeah, welcome, Blob. I mean, it's kind of tempting, right? I'm a rocket believer, TBH. Yeah, the rocket is getting bought. There's no doubt about that. The question is, does the rocket allow me to take a to-do list as well? Let's be reasonable. Can't wait to learn at Balatro State today? Look. I'd be offended by that if it weren't so accurate. I didn't 2 pairs of bait hand. I would have had 4 of a kind aces by now. Surely we hit an 8 or a king. Thank you, Shirley. Alright, we do need some molt now, though. That's not molt. Could just take this and then, like, pray that we get Jupiter so that we have an E or even Saturn so that we just spam levels with the fools. Which way, Western man? It's probably Saturn. Just because it's, like, in terms of planet scaling, it's the more effective and viable strategy. That said, it is the more difficult hand to make, especially since you're less consistent with deck fixing. I just need a 9. Awesome. Next hand, the wall, huh? 7, 8, 9. I'm gonna keep the heart here because I've leveled up regular straight so much. Wait, I got rid of a 7. You also have to consider the failure rate associated with straights because I am dumb. That's why we're a state university instead of the real deal. Egg. Mars and Neptune. Let's I want both of these. Do I want this? I think this is more important than we sell these 2 for interest. Nine, 10. Y'all got any of them jacks? Thank you. But having extra discards is quite good for making straights. The egg is almost break even, yeah, but it kind of cuts into it is break even. It just cuts into your interest as well as the problem with it. Okay. Let's buy this and see what's in here. 5, 6 get turned into molt cards. Okie dokie. This is a very bad tarot card, but we get through the blind. That's all that matters. What do you have for me? Immolate is... Oof. This is kind of a gross immolate.
Well met.
B-Jam, thank you for the 2 months. Still take it, though. That could have gone worse for me. Let's take a peek in here. Did I lose any jacks or queens? No, 10s, 9s, 8s, 5s, and 3s. So I don't get any benefit from those. Alright, I just need a 5 here, and 10s and 9s are kind of unlikely.
Well met.
So just give me a 5. Did I cut a 5 as well? Yes. You don't matter because I need a 5 either way. P clumps. You're going to want to get that checked out, first of all. Second of all, thank you for the 3 months in advance. Okay, these are hackable cards. I want to sell you, though, for the interest. Let's see about that money, though. Okay. Okay, so check this out. We buy that so that we get to see another set of the shop, and we sell it because we're already making plenty of money. Also, welcome, Collie. Was it harder to gold stake bad jokers or legendaries because of its rarity? I don't know. It is not something that I've been pursuing, so I'm the wrong person to ask. Malf would probably know. I know he spent a lot of time working through that. These are all kind of bad, so I might as well 360 no scope something good, maybe? Nope. Roll. Ooh. Gotta tell you, that red card is honestly kind of tempting. If I didn't have the, well, even with the riffraff, I'm going to take it. 9-10 Jack. It's a good start. 9-10 Jack Queen. We don't need 2 Jacks, though. Okay. Let's go 10 and Jack. I always take the credit card and almost always regret it. I mean, in a lot of cases, there's no reason not to take a credit card. There, the reason to take it was that it was eternal. Or not to take it was that it's eternal. But because it only costs $1, like, in a lot of instances, there's no reason not to. Could cut the aces to make straights a little bit more reliable. Could make some more lucky cards. I like cutting the aces. It's a good chance this is just a skip. I don't want to lose hand size. So let's just start getting this fella going. Don't need you anymore. So, YOLO. Lack of discipline. Lack of discards is a little brutal, but just give me a jack. How about that? 9-10 Jack, Queen, King. Yeah, bro's obsessed with me. Unfortunately, I do need that 10 that I'm a little bit light on. I am so lucky. I see the royal flush potential. It's just, it would be a stupid play. So I'm not going to take it. I mean, it wouldn't make that much of a difference because we're going to win anyway. But like, if we get a telescope, we're going to want the regular straight. So for Saturn. Interesting. King, Queen, Jack, 7, 6. Like, if we cut things evenly, we can pare down such that we, or I could simply take the coward's line of ripping a High Priestess and praying and then skipping. But I kind of like cutting a king and a 3. And then still skipping. I've got so much money, but through money, all things are possible.
Well met.
Ned, thank you for the 4 months. Money, money, money. That's good enough for me, right? Unfortunately, this does mean I have to pay attention so that I don't accidentally play a straight flush. There's another hung man. I can get rid of another king and another 3.
Well met.
Yippee oops.
Vissy, thank you for the sub. What's going on? Full deck. We could also just go king ace, cut off the end. Yeah, let's do that. Let me just go 6, 7, 8. Mm-hmm. 5, 6, 7, 7, 8. It's perfect. Eight, 10, jack, 2, 3, 4. 9s are a little bit anti-stonks right now, but this is fine. Oh! The money. I don't think we're going to have a good time with Burnt Joker on straights. Although we do have 4 fingers. Okay. I don't know if I'm staying in the red card is why I did that. Let's try it. What do you have for me? Garbage. Look, just in case we accidentally use it. I don't have money trees, no, that doesn't work with Burnt Joker, so I'd have to choose. And I choose you, Burnt Joker. Okay, this is a mess. I've made a grave error. Okay. You're just gone. You're dead to me. I thought to myself, what would Dr. Spectre do? And somehow I arrived at the decision to get a Burnt Joker there. Which couldn't possibly be accurate. We're never gonna get tenure now? I know. Not beating the Balatro State allegations for sure. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's not how counting works. Definitely not beating the Balatro State allegations now. Jeez. 4 fingers is doing a number on me right now. And not in a sex way, like I was hoping. Don't investigate that for any period of time, please. I'd appreciate it if you respected my privacy in this trying time. Wraith value, yeah. It's value for somebody, just not me. What am I looking for? Probably not more money. Yeah, let's just go next before I talk myself into rolling unnecessarily more. Might be a brainstorm with Polychrome, just gamble? Okay. Well, wish you had said something sooner. Sure. Kind of hoping that would make it through. Only play 4 cards this time. You're practically losing money skipping the Wraith? Well, you put it that way. Fortunately, I have the Rocket to carry me. What was the Joker I sold for the Burnt Joker? That seems like something that I should remember and regret and feel deep shame. Oh, $15 is probably too much to skip. Golden Joker? Okay, yeah, I don't feel bad about that at all. No wonder I forgot. It's just not memorable. Showman for a second copy of Four Fingers. Could be something. Yeah, who doesn't love a little bit more fingering? I need to stop. We're gonna have to shut down the stream today. I'm sorry. There's clearly something wrong with me. Let's keep the 6 and the 8. A 9 and a 10 are the least likely to hit. Roll the outro? Yeah, if I had one, I would have. Professional streamer, by the way. There's no reason to keep a 3. 6, 7, 8. Whoa! Just give me a 5 or a 9. I'll take both. How about some money? Can't believe the game is cancel culturing me again. Hello. Goodbye. Goodbye again. What are you doing for me? Like, how do tarot cards help me right now? I guess they make up for the fact that I don't have any chips outside of the leveled up straight. So maybe you're doing something. Okay. Now after this, you're definitely doing something, right? Bam! Oh. Never stop gambling, chat. The winning wheel is right around the corner. There's no reason to keep a 10. But I have one anyway. What if we do this? Then we have a straight draw on the backswing. Straight flush. What if I simply don't care? Yeah, that was not a good straight flush. I was just kind of like doing a soft check in case I need to play it for the arm, which is upcoming. Alright, we can just play some straight flushes. Boy, can we. These draws are not what I needed right now. They're so awkward. That fixes everything. Okay. That's not good. Gotta play regular straight then. And then another straight flush. All right, minimal damage there. But still some amount of damage. Are we jacking it? I do have extra discards, and I do need multiplicative mult. I think I can risk a jack here. Cat! Foil cat. At that. Okay, that's kind of awkward and bad. But we'll still take it for the short term while we get this cat ramped up. It'll never break. I mean, I do have a long history of not breaking bananas, but that's usually when I don't want them to break is the problem. Just give me a 6. How about that? Thank you. All right, cat. Yes. Oh! I thought it was going to immediately break there. Saturn and skip is perfect. Cat worth, but I've never seen you not take it? Look. It's just a cute little fella, right? How am I supposed to not take it? Two, three, four. Let's do this. I don't think it'll win. So we get a shot at 6, 7, 8, 9. Surely we have some more playable lucky cards here, right? Yeah, if we get a 5, it's worth. So might as well use our discards. Six, 7, 8, 9, 4. Oh, double tapped. Skip. Skip. Eventually you can go, but... Surely it's never too late for a runner, right? Is it crazy that I want this hologram too? Probably. Get rid of one of the 2s. Four, 5, 7, 8. Probably don't need the 8 here. Just need a 6 or a 3. Magic trick. When we passed on the hologram. Unlucky. Alright, we can cut another ace. We do have a fair number of 6s, so I might as well murder one of those to death as well. A blue seal would be kind of nice. They don't exist, though. We have scaling through the runner and the cat now. We're fine. 6, 7, 9. 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, that's already a straight, right? You're worse right now? Lucky? No. 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We do have some more lucky 4s, though. So I might as well look for them. Oh, yeah. 225. Oh, there goes the banana. But now we can get super banana. And decent chance at it being Polychrome, right? We've got the super own as well. Hey, red card's back. Saturn. Maybe I should roll in case I get a constellation or something.
Well met.
Gullimancer's Art. Thank you for the sub. We have everything that we ever wanted right now. Six, 7, 8. Let's do that instead. 6, 7, 8, 9. Throw a king in. Oh, just needed Spaceman to go off there, and then we're truly gaming.
That recurring spaceman is like a rom-com. It was never the right moment for you two, but finally the stars aligned.
Yeah, but he's here for a good time, not a long time, unfortunately. Thank you, though, Collie. Look who else is back. Three and a 4 into a 5 and a 6. Well, the 4 definitely wants to turn into a 5. 7, a 4 of. I don't want to make more jacks. I think we just do this. Nope.
I have arrived from the YouTube. Love the Balatro content. Roose it.
Appreciate that, Gullimancer. Glad you're liking the content. Thank you for the support. Welcome to the stream. I mean, there's some synergy here. Everything is perishable, man. Don't need 2 of these. Don't need... Well, could need 2 of these. Don't need 2 of these. Nothing good lasts forever? What about this cat? This cat's pretty good. 7, 8, 9. I really want to get these lucky cards involved. I also just want... Why can't I make a straight right now? What? I have, like, the perfect gaps. Oh, I have 2, 3, 4, 5. Never mind. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9. Rocket is ridiculous. Spaceman just mock us? He does that from time to time. I'll take the 8. Cool. Probably also want the elephant here. And then sell this for interest. Okay. That's certainly something. World's longest straight just dropped after having the the absurd draws previously. Are you kidding me? Eight card straight? Yeah, the great thing about this is it makes 4 fingers pretty good. Nice. Oh, there's no need to make 4 fingers good there. I do have a fair number of hackable lucky cards, but like what would we cut? The Space Junkler? No, thank you. That boy's finally starting to put some work in. No, you play horribly with the Lucky Cat. Okay, now that we know that 4, 5, 6, 7. 1 straight often will do it. So there's no reason not to just like search for the lucky cards. Oh my god. My lucky cards have been quite lucky. Vampires are terrified of cats, this is known. Good thing all my neighbors let their cats run around the outside then. There's not going to be any vampires coming around me. Bro's obsessed with me. It's kind of a bad boss blind for me, so the Justice will probably need to carry. Finally, a blue seal. Sure. What's wrong with you? I am about to lose my mind right now. There we go. It's bad timing. Okay, that one's fine. Just need to make sure I get through that in one before we get, like, annihilated by the random selection again. Let's keep it going. We've got a Joker slot open. You know I would fill any slot with Space Joker. So let's do that. Take our money. Honestly, Ancient Joker is pretty good in a straight build. So that's like a welcome addition to the party. Might as well take that because I'm flush with cash. That also makes wild cards pretty good. On that 9 to 5 grind. No, let's go king and 2. Die. Seven, 8, 9. I'd like to find a 6, please. Okay. Should win, so. It didn't. There's that 6 finally, though. Come on. So you're telling me there's a chance. See? It was inevitable. Oh wait, that was a wild card. I don't have face cards. That's kind of a funny setup though. This would be pretty good, right? With Ancient Joker. Yes, this is the first run of the day. You can tell because it's doing quite well. And for some reason, the first run of the day always does really well. Could get rid of 4 fingers for the banana. Since we have so many discards and we're continuing our deck fixing. I do need to now remember I no longer have the 4 fingers, though. Just give me a 5. I've got a lot of 5s. There they are. Nope. 5, 6, 7, 8. Rip glass card. Okay, Rocket may actually end up being the next to go. Obviously, the glass is better for the late game, but that's more fun. Let's look for more Saturns. You take a driver's license over banana. I would take a driver's license over Rocket. Oh. This is certainly a boss blind, isn't it? Okay, strength can force a straight even if we don't have it. So I can be a little bit greedier with my discards. Can make a 6 and a 7. I would need an 8 in that instance. Seven, 8, 9, 10, Jack. I want to keep that. Seven, 8, 9, 10, Jack. And we can go here and here. Should have looked at the suits here. Yeah, getting the strength and a fool there kind of saved. Like, obviously, I could have been more responsible with my discards. The Ancient Joker is kind of unimpressive right now, unless I get multiple hits on it. And even if I do get multiple hits, it's still not superb. So it could actually end up being the next to go. I think I want more tarot cards right now. I do want you. You're helpful. Alright, ante 10 is probably fine. Depends on how greedy I decide to get. 4, 5, 7. 5. Just need a 6 and an 8. Just need a 6. So I'm gonna greed this. I only have 2 6s is the problem. There's one. Molt X waiting room. What? We have a lot of it? If only we had times molt, yeah. Then we'd really be cooking. Jeez, I've been getting a lot of Saturns. Remember when I was deciding between, oh, hello. Well, I think we want more, just more hits on our lucky stuff, actually. Like, obviously, blue seals are good, but like, we don't really need more flat molts or chips. We need more lucky cat hits. I'll probably buy this as I leave the ante, assuming I make it through. Seven, 8, 9, 10, jack. This up front. See, this is when Ancient Joker is pretty good, right? Hold those for the Celestial pack, and that's how you get yourself a Saturn. I mean, yeah, but it's never enough against the scaling. I mean, sure, but like, what times Molt Joker is going to give me enough against the scaling, right? That is not a problem that is solved with more times Molt. We're just like reaching the end of where the run is going, and that's fine. Imagine spamming gamble in chat like I wasn't going to do it anyway. Levi, thank you for the sub. Okay, that's a straight flush, which is problematic. So we have to give up 1. I don't know why I'm selling those. I have a rental Joker. So it's probably you. Move this up front. This gives me a good follow-up if for some strange reason I need it. haven't had a lucky card hit in a while, have I? Okay, I think the only thing that can help me extend this run is, like, antimatter. Not that. It was vouchers. It was always going to have to be vouchers. I needed antimatter, petroglyph, or hieroglyph, petroglyph. So now we're kind of dead. Unless I can get more glass cards, I think that's the way out here. This could maybe do something. You just... Okay. You probably need to go. Okay. Well, we got all the tarot cards that you could possibly hope for. Do I just roll down in hopes of a Saturn? Or a replacement for the rocket? This is sometimes a replacement for the rocket. Okay. Good chance we're just dead here. And that's fine. We had a good run. You want diamonds? Four, five, six. Just give me a 7, maybe? Diamonds is in the back. But like this. Okay. It's good, not great. Need 9s and 10s. There's a 9. Probably need to play you. I'm gonna do this. It's more important that I hit a 10 than anything. And we also have the better version of that right there. Probably actually has to just be this one. So we get more diamonds into the mix. Alright. Close. If there was a glass card, it might have gotten us there. But still a good run.